Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our celebration of memories. On behalf of the OSCC and Armstrong Funeral Homes, we thank you for joining us today. My name is Lindsay Prevost, and we have a beautiful program planned to celebrate and honor our family and friends who we've lost over the past year. We will have a moment of silence closer to the end of our time together. If you brought a candle, you can hold on to it and wait to light it until then. And if you don't have a candle, now is your time to go grab one. And please note that this event is being recorded to share with those who are unable to attend today. If you would like to ensure your privacy, you can turn your video off, and you can reference more instructions on that in our chat bar. To begin, a few words from our Executive Director, Sandy.
Good morning. My name is Sandy Black, the Executive Director of the OSCC 55+. It is my pleasure to be with you today and to welcome you to this very important event. On behalf of our members and our staff, I want to thank you for joining us in this celebration of memories and to thank Armstrong Funeral Home for once again supporting this very important event. Over the past year, we have struggled to stay in touch with our friends and our family. And sadly, we know that many of those have passed since our doors closed on March 14th, 2020. At John Street, so many familiar faces are no longer here. We wanted to take this time to acknowledge and to remember all those who we have lost. I know that many of you have lost people close to you, and it was so difficult not being able to be close to them and their families and to recognize their passing. COVID has just changed so many things for all of us. But today, it's a chance to recognize and to remember those people who are so important in our lives. But remember, they're never lost. They're still in our hearts. I want to thank you for being here, and may you find comfort in the words and the song today. Thank you.
There's no getting around it. This last year has been hard on all of us. Not only are we isolating ourselves in our homes and we can't get together with our friends like we normally do, but some of us have lost people in our lives that are really important to us. I myself have lost a few friends. And so it's a little difficult. But it's also given us time to sit back and think about those friends and those friendships, to remember the wonderful times that we had together. But also, when I remember my friends, I think not only about the wonderful times we had together, but I remember also how the relationship I had with them has changed me and changed the way I look at life and the way I understand things. As I look back, I think even as a young child, how my relationship with my peers changed who I am. We always had a bit of a daredevil in our crowd, an older boy who liked to play follow the leader. And so he would be the leader and we would follow. And I learned something about myself in that. I learned that I could climb to the top of the tallest trees, that I could jump all the way across a ditch filled with muddy water. And as I look back, those experiences gave me the courage to try new things at times when I didn't think I could do whatever it was I needed to do. Some of my friends came unannounced and rather spectacularly into my life. I remember when we moved to a new subdivision in a small town, and for about 3 months, we were the only family that had both a telephone and an extra car. And one afternoon, there was a knock on my door, and I opened it, and this woman said, "Hi, I'm Joanne. I live across the street and around the corner. I'm here to babysit your kids. You have to go and take Helen to the hospital because her little boy fell and cut his foot, and he needs stitches." Well, I had not expected that. But I made 2 new friends that day. And although we were totally different in our outlook, in the things we enjoyed, and all kinds of different ways our personalities didn't mesh, we were fast friends. And even today, I think of them and they are with me. One of the important things we need to remember at this time of the year is the great Christian story. You see, in the story, death is not the end. It's only a pause. You see, the story continues on, and it is the story of new life and new joy and new adventure. And so as I sit here and I think about my friends and all the different friends I've had over the years and the wonderful times we've had and the things we've done together, I think of today as a wonderfully warm and beautiful day. We're taking a hike through the woods. And my friends have scampered ahead of me. They've gone up the hill and around the bend. I can't see them, but I know that they are there. I also know that when I finally catch up with them, they'll say, "Well, what took you so long? We've been waiting for you." And we will be together again, and we will continue our hike. And what a wonderful adventure it will be. I know that all of you have many, many friends. Some you will see again here on this earth. Others you will see in a different way, in a different time. But your friends are with you. You will never forget them. And the ways that they have impacted your life will be with you forever. So let us be thankful for our friends, for all the wonderful relationships that we have had, and be confident that we will be together again and that more good times lie ahead. Thank you.
When I think back on these times and the dreams we left behind, I'll be glad 'cause I was blessed again to have you in my life. When I look back on these days, I'll look and see your face. You were right there for me. Keep a part of you with me.
So next we have one of our members, Jerry Henderson. And Jerry, you'll just have to unmute. Perfect.
I will be reading a poem entitled Epitaph by Merritt Malloy. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give to me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give me away, at least let me live on your eyes and not on your mind. You can love me most by letting hands touch hands, by letting bodies touch bodies, and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love does not die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. I'll see you at home in the earth. The end.
Thank you, Jerry. Right, and next we have one of our members, Carol Wilson. Carol, you're just on mute. You'll have to unmute yourself. There you go.
Thank you, Lindsay. I'll be reading a poem today called Your Spirit by Tram Tiara T. von Reichenbach. I know that no matter what, you will always be with me. When life separates us, I'll know it is only your soul saying goodbye to your body. But your spirit will be with me always. When I see a bird chirping on a nearby branch, I will know it is you singing to me. When a butterfly brushes gently by me, so carefreely, I will know it is you, assuring me you are free from pain. When the gentle fragrance of a flower catches my attention, I will know it is you reminding me to appreciate the simple things in life. When the sun shining through my window awakens me, I will feel the warmth of your love. When I hear the rain pitter-patter against my windowsill, I will hear your words of wisdom and will remember what you taught me so well, that without rain, trees cannot grow. Without rain, flowers cannot bloom. Without life's challenges, I cannot grow strong. When I look out to the sea, I will think of your endless love for your family. No matter where I am, your spirit will be beside me. For I know that no matter what, you will always be with me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. Yea, when this flesh and heart shall fail, and mortal life shall cease, I shall possess within the veil a life of joy and peace.
During the last year, we've all experienced a lot of loss, whether it be the loss of life as we knew it, or the loss of a friend or a loved one. Let us have a moment of silence to remember the friends we've lost and the fond memories that we shared. Let's welcome some hope into our hearts, together, by lighting a candle. Please join me in a moment of silence.
And so that brings us to the end of our time together today. On behalf of the OSCC and Armstrong Funeral Homes, thank you so much for attending and holding space with us to remember and celebrate those who we've lost. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Jerry, for sharing your voices this morning. Thanks so much for coming out today, everyone. The recording will be available on our YouTube channel within the next couple days, in case you'd like to share it with anyone. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.